So, but I feel different in practice that I did this week than last week, or last week and the week before. So I just feel like everything's good right now, mentally and physically.
What does it do for you guys as a defense that guys had to step up when somebody else was hurt, but now you're back, Denzel's back, Robert's back, Mike Hilton's back, everyone's back in full strength now.
So now I feel that adds depth to our defense. You know, that gives people like LaVon Hooks, who was third string, now he's second and going with the ones. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of helping him out because I gave him a lot of confidence, especially jumping in, starting against LSU, and it gave him a lot of heart. So I feel like all the people that played and contributed to when everybody was gone, it helped them out. It's going to help us out as a defense because it's going to get them confidence when they do get in the game.
Allows you guys, the starters, to go faster, knowing you don't have to play all three downs,
Exactly.
you don't have to play 6 downs.
Giving us a lot of depth on defense.
Ben, Mr. Darius, when a guy's been out a little bit like Robert, what does that do to conditioning? How hard can he go and for how long when he comes back?
That's the thing. Like with him, it was a running problem, like his hamstring, and that stops all running. You know what I'm saying? So he just right now he's been doing a lot of running and going, even practicing, trying to get a lot of plays a day, not taking off reps and everything. So I feel like Robert's going to be okay. I mean, it's hard to get back in shape from a hamstring injury, but I think he's going to be okay.
The SEC's changed so much, and so many offenses are so wide out and spread and everything. What's it like to now have to play a team that's just going to line up and try to pound you?
I mean, it's going to be man versus man. I mean, we put on pass just like they do. So they got 2 good running backs. Well, actually, they got 3 good running backs. And the offensive line big. So what we look for them to push us and try to push us around, even though that we small. But I feel like we got enough playmakers to make enough plays to get the job done.
How do you kind of make sure the young guys don't overlook Arkansas? We've lost 6 in a row and say, hey, you got to strap it on this week.
That's the thing when I was just talking to Coach Womack about. I was like, we can't let that happen. You know, we got to try to tell everybody like this is not an Idaho team. You know what I'm saying? This is a team they got to win these last 3 games in order to get in the bowl game. How he was the Mississippi State game last year is the same way they feeling right now. Like they can't lose. You know, so I feel like they're gonna bring it. I feel like they're gonna do everything in their will to win this game.
What's your recollections from last year's game? I mean, it came down to the wire.
That's why I feel like any team, like we wasn't supposed to be good that last year, and they were supposed to be okay, and it came down, and we won in overtime. So I feel like, in the SEC, anything can go in any way. It's kind of hard to calculate what's gonna happen. So all you gotta do is just come out, and the team that plays the hardest for a longer time wins.
What would it mean to get that 6th win and also be 3-3 in the SEC?
It's going to feel great because I think it's going to be the first time we won 3 games in the SEC in a long time. So that's going to feel good. And plus, just winning, getting that 6th win, knowing that we're going to be in a bowl game. But I feel like I just don't hope everybody lay down after that 6th win, and then we end up 6 and 7 or something like that. I just want to keep going after we get that 6th win. Just keep going, keep climbing.
Playing off Hugh's question a little bit, I mean, playing a team that's just going to run right at you, it's kind of nice, though. Not as much scheme, just, hey, go get it.
It is kind of nice, but like I said, they have big players. Like it's not a push around. It's not going to be easy, but just got to stick your nose in there and fight. Players like me and Denzel, just got to stick our nose in and make tackles.
What about Collins, their running back? They're the running back that's been on film the most. What are your thoughts on that?
3?
Freshman.
Yeah. Number 3 is great. He got quick feet, jump cut. I think he got one of the best jump cuts I ever seen, Number 3 is pretty elusive. He's from Florida. That's why I really like him. I watched a lot of his highlights last night, try to see what his favorite move was, see if he go inside, see if he like to go outside. So,
Who does he remind you of?
He might be a player like McCluster, that type of quick, fast, shifty guy.
How does having Denzel back help you and help your game?
I mean, it's